Oh, hello. Hi, I'm doing this on my laptop, which means I don't know what it means. I'm trying to set up the thing. I'm trying to set the thing up. But basically, the Stream Labs should work. And that's what I'm doing is I'm putting that where it needs to go. Howdy, howdy. So it's going to be HTTPS slash putting this in the YouTube chat. And I'll see if it works. Yes, it, yeah, it works. There it is right there. And it works. So, not that I really care about that right now. Oh, but I don't know how to pin that. Howdy, howdy, everyone. Howdy. Hmm. Yeah, so I probably have really choppy internet. And now what I just did right there might fix it, but anyway. Well, it's right there on the screen. It's right there on the screen at the top of my page. So see, it's right here as well. That's what it is. And you're gonna have to type it in, I think, because unless you want to go to the chat, it's listed right here. Go to the chat, click on that link, and that'll take you to the thing. I don't know. Why should I know? Why should I know? I pretty much just got back into town. Yeah, so I went to Orlando. Yep. And Karmic X Live went with me. We went to Orlando, Florida, in case you are not sure which Orlando we went to, but it was Orlando, Florida, and we went to SeaWorld. Because we were gonna go to Universal Studios, but they really they were sold out. We waited until the last minute and they ended up selling out. So we didn't go there. So we went to SeaWorld instead, and that probably sounds pretty lame, but the thing about SeaWorld is they have so many roller coasters that it's really fun. They actually have one of the best coasters that I have ever been on. It's called the Mako, and it's really fun. And then they have like probably 7 roller coasters, if not more than 7, but yeah, probably 7 roller coasters. And then they also have killer whales, which makes me feel like it's some kind of it's like the circus at Orlando, because they're not going to be doing that for much longer. You know, I feel kind of special being one of the last people to see a killer whale show. I went to SeaWorld as a kid, and the trainers used to get in the water with the whales, obviously, because there's a lot of footage of them getting attacked. So they don't get in the water anymore. So that's something that they have changed. And you know, I don't really enjoy it, but it's interesting. It's interesting to see whales just, you know, in a giant pool of water in front of my face, phoning in a show. And I saw the first show of the day. These whales do 5 shows a day. They get paid in fish. And just like Wayne Newton, you know, just like it's like Vegas. They have a residency. They have their own amphitheater. They do 5 shows a day and they get paid in fish. That's exactly how Wayne Newton does it in Vegas. He gets paid in fish. So nobody got in the water with the whales, that's for sure. Which is a good thing, I think. I'd rather see them still be in the water. I'd rather watch them surf on whales and get tossed into the air and doing flips and things like that. So, because back then it wasn't good enough. You didn't just have to be like a marine biologist, you also had to be an acrobat. And these days, you don't have to do both. You don't even have to hold your breath at all. I think the old trainers used to have to pass a test where they had to hold their breath for at least 6 minutes. I think it was 6 minutes. Yeah, I'm using EvMux on my laptop, which is not powerful enough to do, probably. So, yeah. I'm phoning it in like Chad today. Chad said he was phoning it in. He's sick of all of your shit, and I don't blame him. I'm on Chad's side when it comes to things because I know what it's like. What? I know what it's like to be, you know, lied about constantly. And yeah, Chad's right. Some people here don't deserve any effort. I'm talking about the fans. Some fans here don't deserve any effort because they don't care. And then yeah, he definitely it's stupid when people say they recognize the houses in his streams because they don't think that he moved. And I've been to Tampa. I lived in Tampa for like 3 weeks and I lived in Orlando for 3 months years ago. And I can tell you all of those streets in Tampa in that same area, they look exactly the same. All of them. So it doesn't it's like you can't tell the houses. You can't tell what street it is. The whole neighborhood looks every street is identical with the houses and stuff. Hi.
Hi.
And then oh, you think Chad gets caught in lies? Like what? That's the thing I'm talking about. Is like what lies? He says he's lied about one thing, which is Kumia country, and that was before my time. That was before my MLC time. Can you prove this? First of all, can you prove this? It's not just how the houses look. He showed the street signs. So you're saying that you have screenshots. You have screenshots of his latest stream with street signs in it versus his old stream with street signs in it. It looks like all the neighborhoods in Tampa look the same. Not all the neighborhoods, but in like certain areas of Tampa, all of Tampa basically does look the same. You don't think he moved, but you got to have proof, right? If you're going to make a claim like that, if you're going to say like, oh, he's lying about moving, he's lying about having a girlfriend. Here's the thing. Everyone who's like, oh, there should be hair in the hairbrush. Wait, hold on. Who proved it? Who? Listen, just because he was 3 minutes from his old apartment doesn't maybe he moved 3 minutes from his old apartment. And also, anybody who's like, hey, there would be hair in a woman's hairbrush, you're dating like a ratchet ass bitch who doesn't clean out her hairbrush. Cause like women clean out their hairbrush like after every time they use it too. Cause you got to keep your hairbrush clean. Otherwise, you'll just like spread oil from the old hair to your clean hair. Like a lot of women clean out their hairbrush after every use and then occasionally also wash their hairbrush. It's like very common to do that. And then I want to know who proved it. I want to see this proof. Wait. Okay, so if you prove that doesn't mean anything. That's the other thing. Tampa is small. Like the area where Chad is, I could say that I recognize it because I think I stayed in an Airbnb in a neighborhood that looked exactly like that. So just because you're 3 minutes away, like a 3-minute walk or a 3-minute drive, there's a difference. Also, maybe he moved and then also just like drove to his old area because now he lives with somebody else. So he doesn't want to also like give away the area they both live in because maybe he wants to protect her privacy more than he protected his own privacy. That would make sense to me. That's the thing about this stuff is you guys think you know everything, but you don't. And everyone thinks they're like a little detective and they're not. You can play detective. It doesn't mean that you're right. It's because you can make connections in places, it doesn't mean that your angle is reality. I got to pull up my I have to pull up my actual YouTube stream because if I don't do that, then I'm going to do it in a different page because I always have to do this because so I can block people because sometimes shitty people come over and I just end up blocking them. I don't care. Sometimes I have to block people twice. I think I've blocked Beloved Chatter like 4 times. I don't know how he keeps getting past the gate, through the gate, but I think the last time I think it stuck unless he just finally went away. But I got to do that real quick, and it's not a fast process. It's easy, but it's not fast. It's not fast. There we go. Let me scroll over here. It's not fast. There we go. And then my chat's not even popping up. So because I'm on my laptop, so it's not a smooth thing. Okay, so you guys, he doxed himself. He didn't move. Okay, here we go. I gotta pull. Now my chat's popped up. So I gotta block people who are rude. And then my chat's not even. And I know I shouldn't bother with it, but it's just, I don't have any time for it. Okay. I have time to block them, but. Gotta find these people. Gotta find them. Ooh, did someone delete their comment? Ooh, cause. All right, next time I won't even announce it. All right, am I loud? Here we go. Now I can pin it. Now you have a very easy access link right there. That is how you can send in Streamlab. There we go. Okay, so that should be okay. We should be good now. All right. He didn't move. He didn't move. He didn't move. Why? Why do you say this? Okay, so let's say you do have photos of the exact same street names, exact same houses. That doesn't mean he lives where he was walking around. People can drive to a different destination, like I said, and they can stream there. Maybe he's familiar with his old neighborhood. Maybe he's like, you know what? I don't want to stream in my new neighborhood because I don't want to dox my girlfriend's house as well now that I live with her. So, and I'm familiar with my old neighborhood and I know it's cool to walk and stream there. You know, it's just like you guys don't get it. So just because he's walking in the same neighborhood he lived in doesn't mean that he didn't move. So you guys think he made up a girlfriend. You guys think he made up that he moved and that he made up having a girlfriend. Okay, why? What's the motivation there? Tell me what the motivation is there. This doesn't make him any money to lie about that stuff. That doesn't gain him any attention to lie about that stuff. Why would somebody lie about that stuff? Unless they were just a pathological liar who likes to lie for fun? Here's the thing. This is a perfect example of what I'm talking about. People say that last stream I did with Karmic X, I don't know, days ago or whatever, on my channel where I was doing an impression of him and everything. People were saying I was out of my mind, I was high, I was drunk. Okay, I don't do drugs, I don't get high. I don't even do prescription medication. I don't do any type of drug whatsoever. I don't like doing drugs. I've never even tried anything beyond weed. I'm too afraid. So I don't do drugs. And I rarely drink. And when I do drink, I never get drunk. I haven't been drunk since I was probably 26 years old. I hate being drunk. I do not like the way it feels at all. It probably gives me, it definitely will give me a hangover the next day. I think I've only been like drunk 4 times in my life ever. I've been buzzed, which I wouldn't consider drunk, like, you know, feeling a little buzz from alcohol. I've definitely done that more than I've gotten drunk. But these days, that's like a very, very rare thing for me. And these days I don't even really like getting buzzed. I just don't like it. It doesn't do anything for me. So people think that they know a lot when it's weird. I don't know what everyone's issue is. Everyone wants to feel like they have more power in their lives than they do, so they claim that they know things that they have really no reason, no way of knowing. Okay, so you're saying Chad keeps lying about his long criminal record, claiming most of it is lies. It's in black and white, literally proven in courts. Um, what does he lie about? Because that's a very vague general statement where you say he keeps lying about his long criminal record. What do you mean? Lying about what specifically? Because again, as a person who has been lied about, especially when it comes to court type things, I can tell you there's just a lot of there's a lot of details that people don't understand in the process of things. It's not like as black and white as people think it is. It's not as cut and dry. So, what does he lie about? Specifically about his long criminal, like what detail, what thing? And it is absolutely very possible for a bunch of people to lie about something, like other podcasters, to claim they know something about someone or something and then put it out there as if it's the truth. And then if Chad goes, "Yeah, that's a lie," he could 100% be telling the truth about that. No, hair does have oil. It's like, what do you mean? First of all, you're not a woman, are you? So like your scalp has oil on it, and when it depends on what kind of brush you have. But like if you have if you have a boar's head type hairbrush, there's different brushes. So not a boar's head, a boar's hairbrush. Is that what I'm thinking about? You drag the oil from your scalp through the rest of your hair. That's the purpose of that brush. So, yeah, it gets hairs do have oil on them. And once the scalp builds up with oil, it goes down into the rest of the hair. So what are you talking about, man? And very rarely do women wash their hair every day because it's not good to do that. It strips your hair of its natural oil. So, yeah, I don't care so much about Chad lying about a girlfriend. It's just funny. I think it's real. Why would you think he's lying about this? Like, what's the big deal? Do you think it's impossible for Chad to have a girlfriend? You think it's impossible for him to move in with a woman? Like, why do you think this is such a lie? It's not that crazy of a thing for somebody to have a girlfriend. His actual lies, schemes, and scumbaggery is what bothers me. Like what? Like what? What are the actual lies? What are the actual schemes? And then you say Chad gets caught lying and lies even more. I don't know. Maybe you guys know more than I do, but I'm going to say, I mean, I have not really seen anything from Chad. I probably haven't been watching Chad as long as you guys have, but like I missed the whole Kumia country thing, which he admits is a lie, right? But I'm pretty sure he says like, what else? What else? Okay, when Chad had the black eye. Okay, but oh yeah, okay. You're saying that, okay, so that's the problem, is that he lost all credibility with everybody because he lied about that one thing? How long ago was that? First of all, I'm going to say, how long ago is that? And I'm not going to I think most people, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying, but I'm basically saying that a lot of people do lie about something and they try to get away with it online, right? For content or whatever. And then they don't. And then everyone thinks they're lying about everything from then on. But in Chad's defense, here's what I'll say about that stuff. First of all, how long ago was it? Second of all, I think Chad has definitely improved his life in a bunch of ways that probably enabled him to be ready for a relationship, right? Like, didn't he quit drinking for a long time, or at least he cut way back on drinking. He's going to the gym. He's getting IV treatments, I guess, for minerals, vitamins and mineral IV treatments or whatever. He said he has a personal trainer. I believe him. People were saying he was on that shot, right? Ozempic. They didn't even believe he was losing weight, which is crazy because it's like, it's so easy for men to lose weight. Men lose weight so quickly, even at his age, you know. He's eating healthy. People would not be talking about that stuff if they weren't doing it. And you could see a change in his physical appearance. You could see a change in his mood. Um, I think he rode his bike a lot too. In addition to that, he was getting up earlier. A lot of things happened, right? And then I guess at the same time, this is probably around the same time when he started dating, probably the chick he's with now, because you're not going to move in with somebody that quickly. And if she's somebody who disapproves of this thing with the cops being called on Chad, if she's somebody who disapproves of that, she's definitely not going to date a guy who's, not at least trying in life, right? So he probably has, or she's not somebody who's going to move in with a guy really quickly. So they've probably been together a while before they moved in together. And then, yeah, she probably got freaked out by the cop thing, which is understandable. Because if you're in a relationship with someone who that's happening with, that doesn't look good. That doesn't look good for you. That doesn't look good to your friends and family. They're going to be like, what the fuck? On the other hand, he shouldn't have been, nobody should have called the cops on him. That's fucking ridiculous. I'm just catching up. Well, what's this news? I'm only put beloved Chatter hasn't been seen much since the whole Chad fight thing. Um, they never met up, did they? I'm out of the loop there. I don't think that happened. I think that would have gotten a lot more coverage if it did, but I don't know what happened there. I know beloved Chatter was trying to meet up with Chad to fight him in person. Chad threatened to whoop beloved Chatter and he hasn't been the same. Well, somebody needed to do it. That's all I'm gonna say. This person confirms that beloved Chatter went into hiding after the Chad stuff. Okay. He went into hiding, huh? Wonder what happened. I don't know what happened. All I know is that he beloved Chatter really wanted to meet up with Chad. I'm refreshing something over here, hoping that yeah, it's going to slow down my whatever. It's going to slow down my thing. Takes a while for the chat. Oh, here we go. Takes a while for the chat to pop up. All right. I think you're the guy who's constantly saying I have an echo, but I think you're messing with me. I think you're trying to pull my leg. It is bad. It's so bad. Maybe if you donate something, I can slowly improve it somehow. You know, like if you throw me like $4 here, $4 there, maybe I can. I mean, haven't you heard I'm homeless? I'm homeless. What do you expect? As a homeless individual, unhoused is what they call it, but I mean, you can't really expect much more production value than this right here. I'm 14 minutes behind. I'm catching up. I'm saying hello to Flimsy because that's always fun to say Flimsy Greenberg. I don't have the ability to snipe Chad right now because I just my equipment that I'm using it is too bootleg. That's why it's so bad. It's so bad. Okay, listen. I used to believe in the girlfriend, but that last Thanksgiving story smells like bull. What part? It doesn't. What's so crazy about that? I don't even think they were going to family. I think they were going to friends for Thanksgiving. They hung out with friends the day before Thanksgiving, and then they were going to friends the next day, I believe, right? So, yeah, I don't see what the big deal is here. I don't hear anything that doesn't make sense. They had plans. She found out about the cops being called on him. She freaked out and she was like, "Hey, let's just pump the brakes for a little bit." I mean, you got to give somebody you got to set a precedent for what you're willing to put up with. So if she's like, "I am definitely not willing to put up with dating a guy who gets the cops called on him," um then that's what she's doing. Chad lied like he always does and has for years, and you people sent Kevin Brennan and Chad thousands trying to expose the most obvious lie ever. You guys are the problem and way dumber than Chad. Pretty sure he's talking about the chat because I've never sent Kevin Brennan thousands trying to expose a lie. Uh oh, you're probably talking about Kumia country. Okay, Chad lied and way dumber than Chad. Well, I don't I don't know. It makes sense to me. It makes sense to me. I don't hear anything weird. Okay, a proven track record is different than him admitting it, right? He admitted it. What are the other lies? I don't know enough. You guys need to educate me because I don't know enough. I enjoy Karmic X Live and also MKE's snipe streams of him. Do you believe it's possible to be equally a fan of both? Of both Karmic X and MKE? No. Why would that be what? Yes. Why would that be impossible to be a fan of both of them? Of course you can be a fan of both. I'm a lizard. What do I drink when I drink? Which is rare. Like I said, I can only drink three things. I drink Moscato, which is a sweet white wine. That's probably my best choice of alcoholic beverage. And I rarely drink it because places don't have it. And if they do, it tastes like shit because nobody ever orders it. So they just give me like whatever's left in a bottle and it's not fresh. It's very flat and bitter, which it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be very fresh and sweet. So it's not fresh and it's bitter. And then I just end up giving it back because it sucks. I've only had great Moscato like a handful of times. And then I order a White Russian. That is my second beverage of choice that it's alcoholic. And I can't ever order that because places do not have the cream. So yeah, because no one ever orders it enough for the bar to keep cream on hand or milk or whatever. So then I end up ordering my third beverage of choice, which every place has, which is a rum and Coke. Somebody told me, and I have switched over since then. Somebody said, hey, if you like White Russians and the place doesn't have them, order a vanilla Coke and vodka. So I've done that a couple of times, and it's not bad. So I don't even do rum anymore. So I just do vodka. So yeah, White Russian has vodka, vanilla vodka, and Coke has vodka. So I think vodka is really the only liquor that does well with me, merges well with me. And but because I rarely drink, I'm such a lightweight, so I love this. I love this question. I have never shit my pants. Probably the last time I shit my pants was I was in a diaper, which technically is not me shitting my pants. It's me shitting my diaper. And what's crazy to me is that people do not believe me when I say this, but from my perspective, it's not that hard to not shit your pants. Like, it's never happened to me. I don't know how people are out here just shitting their pants. I had a friend who straight up shat his pants, him and his girlfriend. They would shit their pants like on a regular basis. Have to turn around and go home and change their clothing because they shit their pants. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on in your household? That's insane. And they were both very healthy people. They were both athletes. And I'm like, what are you people doing that's making you shit your pants on a regular basis? So I've never shit my pants. I'm very proud of it. I don't know what is going on with people. I don't know how they're shitting their pants. I don't. I truly don't. If I have to go to the bathroom really badly, like if it's a diarrhea situation, it seems like anytime that's happened, I've been able to hold it until I got to a toilet. Like, I think the worst place to have to go to the bathroom is probably New York City because there's a lack of public toilets. It's readily available. But all you have to do is go into a Starbucks, buy something. They give you the code to the bathroom. You're good to go. There's also, once you live in New York, you just like you learn certain places that have open bathrooms where you can go, just walk in and go and they don't care. Uh, but other than that, I guess if you're in traffic, right, that's a problem. But Huh. I don't know. I think the more I think the older you get, the more you learn what gives you diarrhea and what doesn't. And if you're not smart enough to understand that, you deserve to shit your pants, in my opinion. I'm not, now if you're an old person, you're shitting your pants. I guess I get that too because they don't have as much control over their bodies. Yeah, shit show is very important to be curious. It's a very good trait. Wait a minute. Why are you okay? Decline host. Why are you acting like why this fake girlfriend thing is a done deal? Like it's a proven thing, and everybody has come clean. Like you act like you're so certain about it. But these are the kind of lies. This is a lie that doesn't make any sense. This is what I'm saying. Why would you invent a girlfriend? Why would you invent that you moved in with her? Why would you invent? That's too many inventions. How do you profit from that? For me, in order for this to work, in my mind, in order for this to work, you got to come up with a fucking blueprint for the lie. You basically create a plot and you're like, okay, I'm going to keep doing a show as if this were true. I don't think anybody is planning ahead that much in this podcasting community or that podcasting community. Nobody has the fucking patience and the focus. And if they did, you would come up with a better plot. I mean, that's my opinion about it. Where is it nighttime? It's not nighttime where I am. What'd you talk about? It's probably nighttime in Alaska right now. Yeah, I'm way behind. What's up, Stevie Lou? If that's real Stevie Lou, what's up? What's up? You gonna fire up the weed cock with Stranger? Whoa. Yo, what are you doing throwing out bitch? That's not right. That's not right, Bob Bank. Keep that B word in the holster until you really need it. Otherwise, it loses its power. No, dude, he didn't lie about this. I don't think he lied about this. He lied about a turkey dinner yesterday. I don't know, man. I don't think he did. All right. Most of Chad's lies revolve around the stolen credit cards and the stalking of his ex girlfriend. Okay. How do you know? How do you know? Bro, I just went over this. I don't do drugs. I rarely even ingest caffeine. Thank you, Saint Ranger. Yes, hair does have oil. This guy confirms it. Yeah, oil, prop, oil, oil. Okay. Boar's head is not bad, but I don't. It has this. What do you call them? Nitrates. That's what I learned about it. Nitrates. It's got those nitrates in it. So I don't eat it anymore because it got the nitrates in there. Yeah, boar's head meats. No, man, Applegate and Welshire because they don't have the nitrates. Try Wellshire and Applegate Farms. Both those farms, they got great meats. Oh my God. You get decline host, you're so upset about Chad. Nobody coddles anybody. Nobody's coddling anybody. There we go. There's some proof. You want some proof right here. Here's proof. I read my mom's cosmetology book when I was in high school. It talked about oily hair. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yo, lunatics stand in solidarity with the Gillians. Hey, you might be the only one, Stevie Lou. What stories yesterday, man? What was yesterday, Thursday? Okay, I didn't watch the whole MLC, but I heard him. I saw the clip about what happened, and I tuned into MLC for a little bit, so I didn't hear a lot of the story. I guess I didn't watch the whole show. I couldn't. I was at a water park in Orlando, Florida. That was my fucking Thanksgiving. So no, so I didn't hear that. Somebody gotta catch me up, I guess. Iwa, Iwa. Why are you trying to figure this out for his advantage? Um, it's not that I am biased. It's that I just know, like, you don't really know how this whole fucking thing works until you're on this public end of it and people create lies about you. And then you're like, holy shit, people are just out here saying anything. And I'm talking about podcasters because that's where it comes from. Other podcasters are having fun inventing lies about people. And then all the fans who watch those shows, they fucking roll with it like it's true, and it's not. And these are like big fucking lies too. Big lies, little lies. So it's like when this started happening to me, because Chad's obviously been in this game for a long time. And when this started happening to me, I was like, oh, I understand now why Chad reacts a certain way to things, because it doesn't make any sense to get angry about it. Like it happens so often that you just get desensitized to it and you're like, oh, this is just what people do. Like this is just what these podcasters do. And it's really the fans have no clue what the truth is and what it isn't. So they just believe the podcaster. People think that if you have a podcast, you're just automatically honest. It's not even fucking like news anchors aren't even like nobody has credibility, you know? So I think that when you remember the days when Chad was reporting on things and he was like, my sources are telling me this and this is happening and that's happening. And he was right like every single time for a long streak. It was his redemption arc. That's what it was. Chad's been on a redemption arc for a while. And this is just like something that happened that is unfortunate, I think, because I don't know what happened in the whole Mersh situation, but apparently he called Chad a coward and he's like, hey man, I'm here at your house. And I don't understand. First of all, if you look at that neighborhood, that is not a rich fucking neighborhood. So there is no way anybody called the cops on Chad other than Mersh. And I don't believe for 1 second that Mersh was asleep. That's the fucking lie. So because who else would call the cops on Chad? He wasn't even on Mersh's property. It just doesn't really make any sense. Like if I looked out my window and I saw a guy with a fucking selfie stick, I'm like, am I calling the cops on that guy? I mean, come on, think about it. No, you're not calling the cops on that guy. You might look at him, you might be like, what the fuck is he doing? But you can clearly tell that he has a phone and a selfie stick. So I mean, nobody's that dumb to where they're like, what is that? You know what it is. You're not going to call the cops. You might just look out your window to like keep an eye on him, but it doesn't seem like he was there for a very long time. How long was he there? You might call the cops. I don't even know if I would call the cops, to be honest with you. And that's especially an area where it's just duplexes. Like, that's not a wealthy area where people are having like, that's a renter area. So no fucking renters are calling the cops on a guy walking around on a sidewalk near the road with a selfie stick. That's not a threat. And renters don't give a fuck. So no, of course it was Mersh. So it's not that I'm trying to figure something out for his advantage. It's just that I've been like, I have the perspective to know, like anytime somebody says something about Chad, like it's just like when Shmuel Buckman went on to debate Chad, and Chad's like, give me specifics. Where are the fucking lies? Where'd you come up with this? Why do you think this? And literally in the first minute of the debate, Shmuel had nothing, and Chad's like, see, you have nothing. You're just going off of what other people have said and believing it. And that is literally what people are doing in this community. Is it's and I've been on the end of it, so I know. So yeah, whenever I used to watch Chad's shows, like I'd be like, oh, that's why I used to think he had low energy when it came to stuff. And then now I'm like, oh, it's because reacting to every fucking lie that's told about you, it's stupid. It's exhausting. There's just no fucking point. I gotta refresh something over here. All right. I know I am 20 minutes behind. I'm gonna skip a bunch. Okay, let me go down here and check something down here. Yep. All right, cool. Nah, dude, I'm not monetized yet because I'm just not. I have not been streaming really. I haven't really been doing it, like I don't have a show. You know how it is. So I'm not monetized yet. If you want to send in a donation or a tip or money or whatever you call it, the link is pinned at the top of the chat to send in streamlabs.com or to send in a Streamlab tip. And I get the vast majority of it. I believe I don't know. They take nothing. And it goes to PayPal. It goes to my PayPal, and PayPal takes a 3% cut because it is considered a business transaction. So PayPal will take 3%, but Streamlabs does not take anything. So I would love to just use Streamlabs altogether, but I don't know. Nobody's really used to that process. They like the super chats. Um, yeah. Oh, you guys are saying it's not believable because his girlfriend is a vegan, but she baked the turkey. Yeah, vegans can cook and not eat the thing that they cooked. That's totally a thing. There's all kinds of vegans. What? All right, I'm trying to catch up. I hate to well, what do I care? All right. Hey, Mo Green, his hat does not smell at all. What are you talking about? I just bought it. So I don't know what you're talking about, man. I just bought this hat. This is my new hat. This is my new winter hat for the season. I got it from REI. It's 100% lamb's wool. Ooh, it's warm. I love it. It's warm. It's tight enough on my head. It blocks the wind. It's got an extra layer of something right in the inside. It's a good hat. It's hard to find a good hat like this. Yeah, Skybrook gets it, looking good, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Got a little pom pom on the top, like I like. You know, I like to look like a muppet when I go out. If you have a PO box address, please you give out to viewers. I can send you and Carmack X a Swiss Army knife or LED flashlight for each of you. Not fishing for an address, just a genuine gift offer. Hmm. Well, let me think about that. How would I get that address to you? I don't have Karmic does give out his address. He gives it out in DMs now. So, are you on Twitter, Stranger Saint Ranger? Where are you? Do you have I guess you probably don't have an email or whatever, but yeah, if you have something, hmm, LED flashlight. That sounds fun. Swiss Army knife sounds fun. Yeah, if you have I don't know how to get it to you. I don't know if you're on Twitter. So if you're on Twitter, write your Twitter in the chat right away that I can get you some information in the chat. And thank you for that offer. That's very nice of you, actually. Have I ever shat off a bridge? Never. That doesn't even sound fun. Felicia looks stoned, not tweaking. I'm not stoned. Did you have relations with Carm at SeaWorld or anywhere in Orlando? Yes. Not at SeaWorld. We care about the we care about the fucking marine life there. And we don't want to I don't know what the word is. Shouldn't she be watching the what game? Iggs game? Legs game? I don't know what that is. Wait, what? Decline host. What does it say? Are you scared of goats? No, I'm not scared of goats. And I'm not scared of goats either. Declined, enjoy the sound of silence. Declined host. No, no doxing. Okay. Somebody. Oh, decline host says. Oh, I'm back. Okay. Little flashlight. Sea world. Did Karmic enjoy the dolphins? He did. We both did. There was a moment where we both had a little bit. This is fun there because you can view them underwater, and every single person that comes in that area, the dolphins come over and investigate them. Like they're very curious creatures who like to investigate. So, and then there's a way you can go up to the top and you can look out over the dolphin pool. So there's this area where there's like rocks and trees and stuff, and there's a banister, and we were standing there, and the dolphins came over to us, and they actually started jumping out of the water right in front of us, and it was fun, and we were talking to them. We were like, hi, hi. It was really fun. So fun. He's terrorizing telemarketers in the background. He is. He keeps them out. He keeps them out. Let me go see what is happening because I don't know. I don't know what's happening. I'm gonna investigate right now. I'm gonna be like a dolphin and investigate. I want to see what he's yelling about. I know, dude. This isn't a show, you bore. You've been here the whole time. So I think there must be something going on for you to be here the whole time. That's what I call a show. Yeah, it's weird because on my laptop I can't do everything at once. It's difficult. Do it to my face. Yeah, it's like my pages have trouble loading. And nobody's sending me any Streamlabs. They're not popping up. So I don't know if they're working. I'm about to. Yeah, no, they're not working. No, they are working. Nobody sent any. That's the deal. They are working. Nobody has sent any, which is fine. I just need watch hours. Is my stream choppy? Yeah, this internet's going real. It's probably yeah, who knows what it is. Anyway, but I tuned into Chad's stream tonight. I think it's real. I think he's also bummed about what's happened over the holiday. You know, it sucks. It sucks to be looking forward to a holiday with somebody you care about or somebody you're in love with, and then that happens. It sucks. It really takes the wind out of your sails. So I get it, which is another reason I think it's real. I think if it were fake, he would have more energy today. Yeah, it's like it won't even my fucking YouTube won't even pop up right now. It must be my processing speed. Well, okay. Yeah, I agree, right? But at the same time, I think probably there was some kind of miscommunication or lack of communication about what Chad does. So she probably like was under a certain impression. And then this happens and she's like, "Oh, wait a minute. This is like a more serious thing than I thought it was." Even though nobody ever should have called the cops on Chad for doing what he did. Like he wasn't trespassing. So what's the big deal? Oh my god, Mark, what's up? How you been? How you been? Hey, I just saw Dolly Parton on a magazine. She's on a magazine today at the airport, and the headline was "I'm too busy to get old." And I think she's right, like she's looked the same for 20 years and she's just never going to get old. And I can't remember what magazine it was. She doesn't have her own magazine, does she? I told Carm we can hear him. I stopped short of telling him to be quiet. Well, he doesn't have to be quiet. He can rant and rave as much as you want. Really, it's my responsibility that you guys can hear him. That's not his fault. It's my fault for not using a some kind of wired device yeah, that's my fault, not his. No, get out of here, Earl Skakel on BYB. I hope to God they are paying him because they do not deserve his presence. They probably are paying him, which is good. So, but also Earl doesn't need money. So I don't know why Earl. Actually, yeah, I don't know why Earl's going on there. Earl doesn't like Dabbleverse. I know he likes MLC. So I don't know what's going on, and that YouTube page is still loading. So I can't even pull up Karmic's show because my device will not let me. Okay, let's see here. There is a charge. What's up, Big Black? There is a charge called disorderly conduct. Okay, is that what they called the cops on him for? Disorderly conduct? Was he being disorderly? What was he doing? Now I want to look up disorderly conduct. I thought disorderly conduct was just like you're drunk in public or, you're urinating in public or something, or you're like, but what was disorderly about what he was doing? I don't understand. He's probably not, out there breaking down tree branches, snapping off twigs or whatever in people's yards. Yes, Dolly Parton is fabulous. I agree. She's a good role model and she's always cared about that. I commend her. Yes, Mad Earl is also. I have jet lag. We flew so early. Our days were very early because those parks down there in Orlando, they open up early, man. SeaWorld opens at 9. Wait, yeah. SeaWorld opens at 9, and we went to Volcano Bay, the water park there. That is Universal Studios water park, Volcano Bay. That one opened at 10. And listen, I was not that impressed with SeaWorld. I want to do a whole video on it, like crapping on them. And so yeah, we got oh okay, at SeaWorld, we were there 10 hours. And I was wearing a Fitbit and I walked 25,000 steps that day, 8.5 miles. Yep, 25,000 steps. I walked at SeaWorld, 8.5 miles all day, which is not, I mean, eight and a half, whatever. I can't, I don't even know if that's a lot. Um, maybe I don't know what jet lagged means then. Is jet lag, jet lag means it's at different times. I thought it just meant you had like, you just felt shitty from the flight. I know. So I should call the cops on Carmen for disorderly conduct in my apartment. Was Chad acting like a fool in public though? Was he was he angry yelling in public? I mean I can't, I'm sure he's membered the stream so I can't go back and watch it, but I don't know what this is about. Congratulations 25K. What 25K what? What are you talking about? Who you talking to? Orlando, you and Carmack should collab with Zumac. Well, Zumac is in Tampa, which is 2 hours away from Orlando. And we were only in Orlando for 2 days. So there wasn't any time for that. There wasn't any time for that. Oh, 25K steps. See, this is how stupid I am today. So we had yeah, it was nuts, man. We did. What does this? Wait, I gotta stop and address this, JD. What does this mean? Chad was running off YouTube. Ran off. Okay, Mersh ran Chad off of YouTube today. It's a bad day for Mr. I-95. Who's Mr. I-95? Ray DeVito's Mr. I-80. But who's Mr. I-95? Is that Chad? What did Mersh fucking do? How do you run somebody off YouTube? What does that mean? Did he strike him for something? What did he do? Oh no, I didn't take it as an insult. I just completely forgot what I had just said. I completely forgot what I had just said. Uh Thank you on the 25K. So anyway, we woke up. Oh my god, we didn't get there until like 11:30 p.m. And then Thanksgiving Eve we went to SeaWorld. So, you got to wake up a little bit early, you got to eat some breakfast, you got to get an Uber to the park. And then we did SeaWorld all day. And so I was just fucking, oh my God, I was so exhausted. So exhausted. Did not get a lot of sleep the previous night. So I did all of that on 3 hours of sleep. And went to bed Thanksgiving Eve at like 8 p.m. And then woke up the next day, ate breakfast at the hotel, and then went to Volcano Bay. And that was pretty good because it was only like 71 degrees in Orlando that day and it was overcast. So we didn't have to deal with a massive amount of heat. We didn't have to deal with like sun beating down on us. And it was really pleasant. It was like not a lot of people there. So, and I paid for Fast Pass for both of us, but they refunded me, which is really cool because we didn't have to use it. So they refunded us. And then we did mostly all the slides, and they got a lot of cool stuff there, and it's a cool park. It's a really cool park. Universal does stuff really cool. I think Universal executes their things like way better than Disney. And definitely way better than SeaWorld. That is for sure. Yeah, this is 100% true right here, Great Scott. Ray does have a slow pass. And for life, lifetime slow pass for sure. Felicia, do you believe Ray DeVito deserves the hate he gets? Why or mine? Why not? I do. I think Ray is annoying, and I know that Ray really likes to be a nice guy. You know, he likes to act like he's a nice guy. He likes to act like he's a positive guy. But Ray is like so fucking fake. I think he's not that smart. And Ray definitely is a liar. You guys think Chad lies? Holy fuck, does Ray DeVito lie? I mean, like constantly. Like that's a guy who people have a lot of proof of him lying. Like proof, hardcore proof that you can show recorded footage of him saying something in that. So and then saying something else. Now maybe there's something wrong with his memory, maybe there's something wrong with his executive functioning. I don't know, but the fact is that he is inconsistent, he's not reliable. He's definitely lied about me, like a big lie, which I don't fucking like. And then you think he has brain trauma from the traffic accident. Okay, I don't know what his deal is. Maybe he drinks too much. People say he shouldn't be drinking because he's also on some kind of medication. Or he has something gout. Does he have gout? And you're not supposed to drink when you have gout, or you're not supposed to drink when you're taking medication for gout. I don't know, dude. I know he's 50 something years old or whatever. I knew he was older than me. I didn't know how much older he was than me. Like he's just a straight up loser. Like I don't have any hatred for him, but like he's one of the only people I've ever met that I have this visceral negative reaction to. Even though even if he's never done anything to me, there's like something about him that stands out to me as like this guy is gross. Like I'm not talking about like hygiene wise, I'm talking about personality, like just a gross personality. I don't think like he also is very like climbery. Like he wants to be one of these people who acts like he knows and is friends. Oh, he just wants to seem like he's associated with high level individuals when he isn't. And that's what makes him gross, is the lack of integrity. The guy has no integrity. He doesn't have a very good value system, in my opinion. Uh, I think he's fucking. I think his personality is just fucking gross, and he's also arrogant in a certain way. Like people who are not humble are gross to me. Like arrogance is gross to me. Like real arrogance, real life arrogance, not performative arrogance, real life fucking arrogance. Um, I just yeah, I can see why people don't have a good reaction to him. I think BYB paid Ashley Cummings. Wasn't she on there? I think they paid her. No, man, listen, Karma can swim. He loves to swim. That's one thing we have in common. We both love to swim. Nah, he doesn't need a floaty. He's a good swimmer. He has a TBI, oh, traumatic brain injury. Did somebody, is that like a fact? Did he say that he has that for sure? Like, did somebody say he has that for sure? Traumatic brain injury? I guess he did. I guess he, oh, he had a concussion, right? From the accident. Does a concussion make you, okay, well, then he has a TBI and he also lies because he knows for a fact that Um, wait, maybe he doesn't know for a fact. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think he was gross before all that happened. I don't know when his accident happened, but I had been around him like two other times way before I moved to New York because I'm from Pittsburgh. He's from Cleveland. So I would run into him at Pittsburgh and Cleveland open mics. So he's always been gross to me. So I don't know when that accident happened. I think it happened way after I first was around him. If he has seizures, that's fucking terrible. Like, see, I've never had that problem, but I know people who have had that problem of having seizures, and it is like it's a terrible thing to go through. I don't know why certain people find him likable. I could see I could see people finding him likable in a certain way because I think he well, I think he kisses the ass of the right people, right? So I think certain people like him because I think he's nice to people who he feels like he can get something from. Like, yeah. So, oh, this is fucking nailed it, man. Ray isn't nearly humble enough for a guy who sleeps curled up on the floor next to a treadmill. I mean, I don't know if he's on the floor, but he's definitely in a spare room that is not 100% all his because there is a fucking broken treadmill in there. So, yeah, sometimes people are in such a shitty situation that they need to be in denial about it, you know? Like some people are like, fuck this. It makes them change in a way where they feel like, yeah, I need to fucking change my life. It lights a fire under them. And I think Ray's response to something like this is to just be in denial of it and act like, and there are people like that. That's what makes him gross to me. Yeah, Flimsy's like fucking crushing it. Y'all need to go watch the Flimsy show because, like a lot of people over here who say this is not a show, I agree with them. I'm not doing a show right now. I'm just doing this for some motherfucking watch hours and just to be like, yo, what's up? Get these watch hours. I'm very close to monetization. It's exciting. But Flimsy, man, he's got his own show in the chat and he's killing it. See? Josh thumbs up for Flimsy right there. Flimsy. Flimsy. Yep. Flimsy. Fucking crushing it. That's because he's in denial and he thinks he's got it all figured out. But I guess part of that was probably his age, right? Like he's old, man. Once people get to a certain age, I think they do feel like, nah, I've lived a life. I know more than you. It's so fucking arrogant. So fucking arrogant. Yeah, the fan on my laptop, it won't quit. And it's causing my it's causing slowness, I believe, on my laptop. So I can't even pull up Karmic's show to see what all the hoopla is about over there. Let's see. Karmic X. Oh, he's doing Caddy Z right now. Yeah. Hey, Felicia. Have a good night. Your stream rules. What's up, man? How you doing? Yo, I was looking at your videos the other day. You have an AI song on your channel that has like 3,500 views or 2,500 views or something like that. And I was wondering, I was thinking about asking you, like, why do you think that one why do you think that one got that many views? I don't know what this means because I don't know tech. So I don't know what GPU is, but yeah. Oh yeah. What? No, you didn't. On that song you did? Is that real? Okay. Can Felicia give us examples of Ray's lies? Yeah. So pretty much if you just go to all of what's his name? What's the dude's name? Oh my god. Fuck. I can't think right now. Cause it is Gilly Power Unit. The dude, Sheckler. Franklin Sheckler, if you go to that guy's channel, he fucking pieces it all together. Like there's videos, long videos of Ray saying one thing and then saying the opposite, or Ray saying one thing for an extended amount of time, like repeatedly, multiple times, and then saying the opposite later on multiple times. So that, yes, that there's literal proof. Now, I guess it's up in the air about whether or not that's a lie or whether or not he's just confused and has, problems with his brain. Either way, it's not good. But yeah, the arrogance is that like arrogance is basically like a lot of people mistake arrogance for confidence. And so I think that Ray actually is not confident and he thinks he's being confident, but he's actually being arrogant because confidence is quiet. And so the arrogance would be like, I don't know, you could just tell. It's like the way a person behaves, right? Like doesn't seem to have self-awareness. And so I think that's where the arrogance comes from. Oh, you're so welcome. You got two videos on there actually that have multiple thousands of views. And I was like, I wonder why these ones. And I was wondering if it was like the title or the content. I was wondering if you had a theory as to why one went more viral than another. Can you go get Carm while he's dressed up and bring him on your streams? He's literally just in the next room. I don't know what he's doing, man. I don't know, man. I guess he's having a good time. Having a good time, having a party. Yes, he is. Karmic X is live streaming as we speak. Um, hit the like button if you haven't already, and help me out there. Why is Sheckler a predator? Oh, I think I saw some stuff about him. Yeah, I think I saw some stuff about him being a predator or something like that. I don't know if he was like a, yeah, I don't know what kind of predator, but yeah, some stuff came out. I don't know. I saw a little bit of that. Not good. Okay, so you did promote a couple of videos. Okay, cool. First of all, I don't control what Karmic does. And that's another thing that's another lie that people are putting out there that they have no fucking idea about, that they just want to act like they're involved in something that they're not involved in. They want to act like they know shit. Meanwhile, it's like you literally have no fucking idea what you're talking about. So a lot of shit is just made up shit. So I don't control anything that man does. I don't have, like, it's so naive for somebody to think that anybody has control over another person. Mel, okay, let's read this one. Felicia, you of all people should understand someone can make long videos about a person, seemingly proving things that aren't actually what they appear. No, but I promise you, if you watch these Sheckler videos, it's not up in the air. It is cut and dry, literally word for word. It's not an up in the air thing. Like, he has footage of Ray saying one definitive thing, such as like, I know this person. I've met this person. I hang out with this person. Like, it has footage of Ray saying something like that, something that small. And then has a bunch of footage of him saying, I don't know that person. I've never met that person. I don't know who they are. So it's like that specific. And to me, that's not a seemingly thing. That's like a flat out, those are flat out opposites with no, ugh, I'm having trouble thinking today, man. There's no loophole there, like, I've been on too many planes lately. I'm tired. Uh Yo, Melvin. We were talking about that earlier. We were going over it. I'm on Chad's side for this one. I don't know if he's taking me for a ride, then he's taking me for a ride, and I am caught up in the entertainment of it. I'm caught up in his Andy Kaufman-esque works. And it doesn't bother me because I'm not spending money on it. Oh, you and Carmack should go skiing this winter. Well, I've never skied. I don't know how to ski. I think I might be too old to ski. I don't have health insurance. I'd rather snowboard. I almost said snowmobile, which we might do, but I'd rather snowboard. It just looks more fun. Tom Myers in the chat. What's up, Tom? Why are you retracting your messages? Never arrested. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that's in reference to. Be nice. Well, yeah, I don't know how TBIs work. So it could be like a bunch of shit happened and then he forgot that it happened, or it could be a lie. I don't know. But I think sometimes liars, I don't know, is that like part of a TBI where you just forget things that you experienced, like long-term memory loss? I don't know. This is 100% how this should be the t-shirt. And that's 100%. I think she's real. I think she's real. I think she's real, yeah. Hold on a second now. I think it was backwards. Sheckler started the campaign against Ray because Ray exposed the fact he was creeping out women. Well, I think Sheckler did the videos first. Am I wrong? Did Sheckler? I think Sheckler did the videos first, and then Ray exposed Sheckler because he wouldn't stop doing the videos. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it was the other way around. Oh, look at you being all perfectionistic. Oops. Uh-oh. I lost it. Oh. I should get a tattoo that says I'm a snowboarder. Why the fuck would I do that? Anyone supporting Sheckler videos is literally supporting a campaign to silence calling out women harassment. Well, do we know that for a fact? Do we know that Ray called him out first? Uh, I don't support the channel. I don't give it money. Okay, seizures can fuck your head up too. Yeah. Yeah, okay. TBI could explain his memory issues. Yo, Sam Bibley, what are you doing getting sassy up in here? Um, Listen, man, I think the problem with not the problem. I think the deal with all these podcasts is that like there's just people with certain mentalities, right? There's people with certain value systems, people with certain vibes. So if Tom believes Chad is telling the truth, and I believe Chad is telling the truth, and Kevin believes Chad is telling the truth, we're clearly all intelligent people with a lot of life experience. And it's shit, and it's logical. Like the shit makes sense. Just because Chad lied once, I say this a million times. Just because he lied once, I understand that people are like, "Hey, you lied once. Why should we believe you ever? Why should we believe you ever again?" I do understand that that is valid, but Chad doesn't affect my personal life. Chad doesn't affect the personal lives of you guys out there. So it's like if you feel this way about it, maybe you're a little too emotionally attached to the situation. Like I'm not emotionally attached to this situation at all. So I can say standing at a distance from it, it makes sense to me. Like being like lying about somebody, the reason somebody punched you in the face. I don't even know the truth of that story actually, but lying about how you got punched in the face is different from creating a whole storyline that spans weeks and weeks. Unquenchable Fire tip $25 rock star. Unquenchable Fire, you are the fucking rock star. Everybody needs to go to that dude's channel. He streams sometimes and I enjoy checking it out. He's got some AI music on there. I'm trying to figure out If my page is going fast enough, I'll bring it up right now and promote it for you. But oh, I can do it on my phone. I can do it on my phone. So you guys should give him a sub because it doesn't cost anything. YouTube.com/at unquenchable fire 1. And it's the number 1. YouTube.com/at unquenchable fire 1. Give him a sub. He's a good guy. He's a supporter of the community. Thank you so much for that $25. I appreciate that more than you know. More than you know. So anyway, Sam Bibley, as I was saying, it just makes sense. Like, why? And you guys think that there's like a conspiracy between all of us, but the thing is, like, none of us speak personally. Like, I don't even have Chad's phone number. Like, we don't speak personally. We've met once ever. We're not friends. You know what it is? We're all comedians. We're all like legitimate comedians. So like Tom Myers, Kevin Brennan, Chad Zumach, and me, we're all legit. So maybe we just have like a similar mentality because of that. So maybe that's what it is. And then yeah. Then over on the other side of the tracks, you got pieces of shit literally like just inventing shit left and right. I mean, if you guys think that Chad lies all the time and that he has these works and then he's just like, his works are like, hey, here's a thing and he, I don't know, it, like, let's say that the girlfriend thing is work, right? Okay, it's at least confined to that. It's confined to that one work, right? That one work is a thing in and of itself. But if you watch like a different podcaster stream, they just fucking lie left and right. Sentence here, a sentence there. There's no like there's no one confined work. There's no one confined prank. There's no one confined lie. It's like they'll just be talking in conversation with each other, making shit up that is not true at all. And so there's that as well. Yeah, and unfortunately, people watch it. They think that just because somebody does a stream, it makes them some kind of authority figure, and it doesn't. So if I go, yeah, we do need to we do need to send Steve Renazizi the link. He knows all about that shit. Chad's fake. Oh yeah. No, dude, I don't need heat. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, you mean, I see what you mean. I got a little space heater rolling over there. Yeah, my apartment building hasn't turned on. Well, I think it's turned on the radiators, but I don't know. For some reason, the heat hasn't reached mine yet. Ray, let's see. Ray drinks. Yes. And he's on meds and he shouldn't. Bob Bank, what in the world, bro? What are you doing? It's the holidays. It's the holidays. Tom Myers pleads guilty to 2 counts of being perfectionistic. It's not a word, is it? It's not a word, is it? Ray. Okay, so this must be true. Ray did not expose Sheckler. Oh, Ray didn't even expose Sheckler after the video started. Oh. I'm still confused though. Felicia, you don't like my chats anymore or something? I thought, dude, I love your chats. What are you talking about? I have zero problems with you, my friend. What? Okay, Sheckler hates Ray because Ray told him to stop sending messages to his female guests. Okay. I don't know any of these details. Who disappeared? I'm already behind in my own show. It's not a show. Remember Beef McLarge? All right, I'm catching up. You gotta be sassy sometimes. I agree. I'm too tired to be sassy right now. I had an adventure the past 3 days. See, this is where people get caught up. They get emotionally attached to these things. They get too invested, which is great. That's what makes it great entertainment. But at the same time, some of this stuff is. I mean, I guess all of it is real life. It affects our real lives. I thank you, man. I got the pom pom on top right there. You see, that's my Muppet hat. You know. I'll see. This is what people have a problem with. They think that somebody can't wake up at 3:30 a.m. to cook a turkey. What do you think mothers do? Like, this is what moms do. This is what grandmas do. This is what women do on Thanksgiving. Like, Thanksgiving dinner takes a long time to make. You got to prepare stuff the previous day and wake up early to finish it the next day. It's just how it is. Like, yeah, depending on what time the dinner is. I don't know when he went live, but yeah, I've never cooked a turkey, so I don't know. I'm not a mom or a grandma, so I don't know but I know it takes a long time. If you're doing it in the oven and you want to slow roast that some bitch, make it real juicy, then it makes sense to me. And then somebody said she had to let it cool before she could transport it, which makes sense. Hey, maybe she volunteered to cook it, you know? Who knows? You never know. Nothing like this is out of the question. Thanksgiving is if you really care about the dinner, it's like a bit, then the dinner is a big deal. People want to do a really good job. Of course, I had to do that. YouTube.com/at unquenchable fire one. The number one, not the word one. Yeah, we got room for one more. We got room for one more. Come on, bring them in. Yo, uh, probably, I'm going to say probably. If you're out talking shit, I'm going to say probably. Legitimate vegetables. I don't know what that means, but I be eating some legitimate vegetables on Thanksgiving. Okay, now you guys are kind of fighting with each other a little bit. Let me catch up. Let me skip some. Here's the one problem I have with Chad is that he is working with Dan Mullen. I think that is dumb. I don't know why he's doing that. That seems very un-Chad like to me. I tend to agree with all of Chad's takes on people. Like he's really good at just being like, this person's a piece of shit, this person's a fraud, and like, yeah, every kind of vibe that I get from somebody, Chad pretty much nails it, and we match on that. But the Dan Mullen thing, I don't get. I don't know what that's about. I don't know if Dan gave him money to be able to like be on his channel. That's the only thing that makes sense to me. What? Wait a minute. Okay, so what time does your wife cook and when does she serve the dinner? Now, okay, but you're serving the dinner hot, right? So she's got it. So Chad's girlfriend wanted to serve the dinner cooled because it was going to be transported. So, which means it needs to be packed. So, oh, here's what happened then. She had to cut that turkey up. She had to let it cool, then cut it, then package it. I'm just realizing this right now because I've never transported a turkey. I've never done this, but if that's what's happening, you can't take a whole ass turkey on a tray in the car, right? So she's got to cut it up and package it. So she's gotta let it cool down before that happens. How long does it take a turkey to cool down? You even have to let a turkey cool down a little bit before you eat it. You just eat it warm. No, 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 no. I'm not. I'm not. I ain't that stupid. I ain't that stupid, Mia. Cooking Thanksgiving dinner is really not that hard. Probably says the man who's never done it. I can't see your profile picture. Turkey takes 2 hours. I don't believe that shit. I don't believe that shit. Chicken breast takes 45 minutes. How's a whole ass turkey take 2 hours? Thanksgiving dinner is not that hard. You just insulted every fucking mother and grandmother. I never said I was a turkey expert, man. I'm just going by what makes sense logically. I'm not of course I'm not a turkey expert. Oh, this is for fucking straight up 100% right here. This guy. Comment of the day right behind Flimsy Greenberg. No, no, nobody's fighting over here. It's the holidays. We're all having a good time. Are you guys pumped about all the Christmas music that they're shoving down our throats? It's fucking bullshit, right? Fucking bullshit. SeaWorld played Christmas music throughout the entire park 100% of the time. The entire 10 hours we were there. Morning, noon, and literally night. Christmas music. That is the day on Thanksgiving Eve. That is I, I can't say like what I want to say on YouTube, what it made me want to do, but I really feel like it was completely inappropriate. There were a lot of things about SeaWorld that I was not happy with, and that was one of them. Holy shit, Karmic X Live is in my chat right now. Oh my god. Hit the like button. Yo, somebody just did this. Oh, somebody just wrote this. Oh, shit. Oh my god, somebody. Oh my god. Holidays. Holy shit. Another one. And another one. Yo, Chad working with Dan is whack. Know what I'm saying, yo? Has anybody checked on Barry Ribs this holiday season? It's just making me like talking like this makes me think of Barry. And has anybody checked with him? Has anybody done a wellness check on Mr. Ribs? Yo, yo, I don't know. Maybe maybe I'll text him. I don't know. Maybe I don't want to bother him. I don't want to bother him because he's a fucking piece of shit. That's the nastiest I'm gonna get the day on Black Friday. He's got to be paying Chad money to work with Chad because I don't see why Chad would be working with this guy. Yo, I mean, I hope he was giving you some money, some good money, good money. Um, I don't know. He's like, I don't even know. I don't watch his show. I don't know watch his show. I don't know what his deal is. He doesn't make any You're right. He doesn't make any sense. I don't know what this guy is doing. I don't know what he's trying to do. Is he like what's the guy's name? I don't know. I can't think of one news anchor right now, but you know who I'm talking about. Not Tom Brokaw, but the other one. I can't remember the guy's name. But is he like trying to be like a Dabbleverse news anchor? Okay, so a whole ass turkey takes 90 minutes to cool off. Okay. Doesn't it take like hours and hours to cook though? Oh my god, Isaac is here. Isaac Walmart is here. Okay, what's this mean? Oh, this guy wants some leg guitar while eating some turkey. Yo, you need to let it rest for an hour. I'm so fucking exhausted from the last 3 days. Oh my god, Felicia, absolutely no man lets a woman cut the turkey. It's too barbaric and y'all pass out. What? No. If you have one of those electric saws, I would love to. You know what I mean? Let's swap roles. Like you took you cooked the turkey as the man, and I'll cut it with the electric saw. I'm down for that. And plus, it wasn't it like it ugh. What the fuck is this? Now who's drunk? The same day that's after you farm? Drunk. I'll wait. That's how we're doing it, right? I don't know if they had small poor people turkey, like one of those miniature, not a miniature, one of those rotisserie chickens. So like what do you call that? A premature turkey or something. All right, this guy's wife started at 6 a.m. and they eat at 2. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. That's 8 hours. Okay, so she woke up at 3:30. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 30. But that's if she put the turkey in the oven at 3:30. She probably didn't put the turkey in the oven at 3:30. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And by the way, Chad said when he woke up, she was gone. So she left. So she probably, okay, maybe she did put the turkey in the oven at 3:30. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. She must have left. And yeah, if they were drinking the night before, let's say he woke up at noon and she was gone, she definitely left before noon. That checks out. Your mother. Oh my God, I would never eat that again. Jenny O turkey loaf. I had a Jenny O turkey, not the loaf. I've seen the loaf. Oh, somebody's doing well. All right, I'm 2 behind now. I gotta catch back up. I gotta catch back up. This is true right here. I'm just throwing that up while I catch up. This is probably true right here. I'm doing a Berry Ribs wellness check right now. Right now, I'm texting Berry Ribs. I just checked. I just texted Berry Ribs. Says wellness check. Happy post Thanksgiving. So we'll see what happens. If he doesn't get back to me by Sunday, something's wrong. Okay, so that's sent. Oh, I got to throw this in because I don't know what it's about, but it's out of nowhere and that's magnificent. No, if you're talking to me, I know how to cook. I just, and I like to cook too. Yo, this is probably true right now. Probably true right now. Hey, yo, what I tell you? Yo, yo, what I tell you? I have worked a sander, man. I have worked a power sander. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to think of other power tools I've worked. That might be the only one. No, I've taken wood shop. I got an A. See, he knows right here. Oh my God. What? Did you see the song I made where I sampled one of your streams? You and Equal Pineapple Tommy J plays it all the time. I didn't see this. Yo, leave your YouTube link in the chat. Here we go. Day after Thanksgiving, right here. Right here. Ling Ling Long 10. Ling Ling. Ling Ling Long 10. Go bye bye. Oh my God, Age of Coral is thinks Chad is a liar as well. What the fuck? Ugh. Ling Ling Long Tangle, bye bye. Let's see if Barry got back to me. Somebody. Oh, Sam Bibley. Whoa! Man, how is that real? There's no fucking way you did that. What are you doing that for? What did you build in the wood shop? Um, a mug tree. They taught me how to build a mug tree, y'all, in the wood shop. I could hang 2, 4, 5. I could hang 6 mugs on that bitch. I also built a fuck. Well, I took wood shop and then I took metal shop. And I built out of in the metal shop. It was the same teacher, right? So in the metal shop, I built like a little square tray bin thing, and then eventually we had to build this like metal carrier with a wooden handle. I don't know what else I built in there. It's somebody. Yeah, I don't know what else I built in there, but I still have the mug tree. It's at my parents' house and I hang my necklaces on it. I got necklaces and key rings and stuff on there. And like every good woodshop teacher, our woodshop teacher had on display an apron that had been ripped, that got caught in a machine and cut a kid's arm off. Every woodshop teacher has that story at the beginning of every class. And they point to it. They're like, don't be like this kid. He died. This is blood on the apron. Blood stains. It's all ripped. I almost hit my woodshop I think I hit my woodshop teacher's thumb with a hammer. He was teaching me how to hammer nails, and he told me to stop, but I had one more swing in me. And he was cool. Like, he gets hit all the time, you know, with hammers and shit. No girlfriend, no turkey. That's a sad Thanksgiving right there. I think if Chad was trying to, like, do a lie, I think he would, like, lie about it going well. I think he would try to stick it to everybody and be like, yo, my bitch cooked Thanksgiving dinner. I don't know. Yo, that's the second mention of Tom Arnold in my chat tonight. What is going on?
Tom Arnold is, in fact.
Is it Tom Arnold Day?
That scene from Austin Powers was great.
Boy, what did you eat? Is the best line of the whole movie.
You're so serious about it?
He was excited, too.
Come on, we'll pull through this.
I'd show that turd who's boss. People in the chat talking about milligrams of weed.
Yeah, some of it up to 700 milligrams of edible weed. It's insane. That's when you have your tolerance level is sky high.
People talking about Earl Skakel dropped by to say a double-headed dildo. I don't even know what that's in reference to, but I'm for it. Oh, that's when two women are like,
yeah,
it's the holidays, you know?
Am I distracted?
No.
Okay, cool.
What are you doing?
I just had to get out of that room.
Chill. Are you still live?
No, I haven't been live for a while.
Okay. Sam Bibley did a sample about me, put it in one of his songs or whatever. He took a sample and put it in one of his songs. Mm-hmm. I don't even know how they start talking about weed.
Yeah, someone was eating 700 milligram gummies, so that's extreme.
What's up, Tolkien study? You know, I'm about to probably watch Lord of the Rings. I like doing that over Thanksgiving, but Thanksgiving's done, so I don't know. Maybe I'll do that leading up to Christmas. I agree. The great Sam Bibley. So here's the thing, Sam. Like, I would play it, but I can't because my system is slow. So I can barely pull up like another YouTube video, so it won't work. So I definitely can't play it on here.
You could use your PC if you want to hop over there.
Well, how's that work? Is it still live or something?
Just I can log into yours right there. You can shut this off and just zip over there.
Oh, I can zip over there.
And it won't interrupt the stream.
Wow.
You have to physically end the stream to shut it down.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and if you just if you turn that off, log into the other one, it will work just like normal. So
whoa.
It's up to you.
That might be fun.
Yeah.
But you guys want to time travel? or not time travel, but what's that called in Star Trek?
Oh,
Teleport? Huh?
Warp speed.
You guys want to warp speed to the other room? What's up, Petey Jr.? How you doing? Happy belated Thanksgiving to you as well. I'm not fucking sauced, you bitch. I just said earlier, I don't drink and I don't do drugs. It's like very rare. Very rare. Are you on a leash?
I don't feel like I'm on any leash.
See, you heard it here.
Yeah, got it straight from the source.
Why the black scent? It's embarrassing for you because you can't do one as good as me.
Yeah.
Hey, oh, Saint Ranger, aka Stranger, says I completed 2 sheet metal apprenticeships, the standard 4-year and a special advanced 2-year precision industrial involving using the newest 1980s computer guided laser / plasma cutter on a new type. Jeez, man, why don't you brag about it? Gilly, where's the boss? You know what? I got a theory about where he's going on Fridays. And I'm not even going to say because I think I'm right about it. But, oh, let's see here. Is this, Barry Ribs is alive and well, everybody. Breaking news. Barry Ribs is alive and well.
For now.
He gave me instructions as always. No, I told him wellness check, happy post Thanksgiving, and he wrote back, speak only. So, you know, he wants a phone call. You know how the elders are. We have to respect our elders and only call them. Everybody's saying I'm high. Like I can't have a good time.
She's high on life.
Unless I am. No, I'm tired because I just flew. I feel great because I just went to Orlando. It was fun. I had fun. I saw a fucking whale. I was like 50 feet from a whale. A killer whale.
Orca.
2 of them.
It was cool.
Yeah.
They splash water near us.
I did get your song link, but I can't. I think you already know that. I could pull it up on my phone, but like, oh yeah, that's right. I could do it on the PC.
That's right.
Industrial accidents with Felicia. Ooh, HVAC North is here. I gotta put this one up. It's a pink emoji. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a monkey or a blowfish.
I'll get it prepared.
Okay, it has eyebrows. Oh my God, decline host is still on this. Chad making up a girlfriend and then creating a fake fight between them about going to Mersh's house is just fantastic. Handing a W to Mersh with a totally fake scenario. Or scenario, depending on what your tax bracket is. It's classic Chad. Yo, I don't know, man. I don't know. You guys are like gaslighting me. Yep, the boss is going to be late.
Once you click enter the studio, you're in there, and I can shut this down.
Oh, wow.
And then it's up to you.
I just mute it and remove myself on here.
You don't even have to touch. X out on the browser and just click enter the studio over there, and I'll still be live.
Oh, I can shut this whole thing down?
Except don't end the broadcast. X.
Right, but I hit the X on the browser.
Yes. You can shut the browser down right now and zip over there.
Wow.
And it'll still be live. It'll just take a moment.
This is amazing technology. All right, I'm going to catch up on this chat. I'm 6 minutes behind, but I'm going to scroll through. We are going to do the time warp. HVAC North is calling you out. He's saying, funny, most guys deny it, but are on a leash, LOL.
Really? What do you know, HVAC? How many relationships have you been in, dude? How dare you?
How dare you?
How dare you?
Okay. R.I.P. Barry, says Agent Coral. Nah, he's alive, bro. I just heard from him.
He's kicking.
So he's good. He's good. Physically end the stream. No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
No,
Okay, what else? Roller coasters. Yep. I'll talk about it. You don't seem stoned or drunk. No, I'm just goofy. I can be goofy. Okay, I started asking him about it, but it made me realize I'll play Sam Bibley, I'll play it over there. We're gonna time warp right the fuck now. Now it says leave site, and then I can hit leave or cancel. It says changes you made may not be saved.
Yes, leave. Hi, everybody. Felicia will be along momentarily. I'm just testing it out, making sure it's all right. And here she is. She'll be along shortly. We're just switching to the other studio. And that is what is in progress. Hi, everybody. My name is Karmic. I am the associate producer, or whatever the fuck they call it. I'm helping things along. So it's nice to meet you. Oh, I apologize for cussing. I forgot. But yeah. Okay, I'll hold down the fort. Now, excuse me while I say every racist word I can think of. All right. So yeah, folks, let me see. I'm just going to make sure everything is cool here. Still working in the background. Let me see. So let me think here. We're going to sign out. We're going to sign in. Yeah, perfect. Okay. Yeah, Orlando was fun, everybody. Holy shit. Oh, holy crap. It was a real good time. Oh, God. And I cursed like a sailor. My goodness. But yeah, SeaWorld was insane. Saw a lot of crazy marine life that I've never seen before. I've been to aquariums, but nothing with never seen dolphins before, so that was a trip. Seen sharks before at an aquarium, but I've never seen dolphins, like small sharks, you know. So yeah, it was cool. Definitely. Oh my god. I got a bad shoulder, people. I don't know what the hell's happened. I went to a volcano cove and I went into that drop slide. That, oh my god. The angle is like this. It's pretty, the slide is like that. And then oh my god, it was quite high up. It was the tallest one on the top of the mountain. And climbing that mountain was a bitch. It was all steps, but it was enough steps. Holy shit. So went up that fucking mountain, went in the drop slide. It should have been filmed, but it did not happen. God, that was crazy. Felt dangerous. And I went on the Kraken roller coaster, and that was fucking unbelievable. I loved it. I could ride it forever. It was pretty entertaining. Went on a pipeline, it was called. It was where you stood on the roller coaster. It was a standing type of roller coaster. And that was fucking cool. Oh, forgive me. I got to quit with this potty mouth. I'm a terrible human being, people. What can I tell you? But yeah. Huh? Okay, let's see. Okay, I'm going to just how do I? All right, let's see. 1 second. Okay, the camera's off. Okay. Yeah, like that. I put it down. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the one and the only, the magnificent, wondrous Felicia Gillespie.
Are you muted?
No.
I see you. Oh.
Just move your camera out.
I don't hear myself. Oh, because I got my hat.
Your seat in when you're ready.
Okay.
Or else you can do the edit mode and do it behind the scenes.
Oh. Gotcha.
Just transfer it when you're ready.
When you're ready. Okay. Then what? Hit transition?
When you're ready, yes.
All right. Oh.
Boom.
Now what?
Now hit the top button. There you go.
Okay.
And you can position yourself. You're cool.
Hello? I was over there. Now I'm over here.
She's over here now.
I'm over here now. Okay. So now what I can do for Mr. Bibley. Oh, it's not giving me my numbers, but that's all right.
Oh.
I probably lost 100 people
I don't think so.
in the war.
Oh yeah, log into your. Yeah.
Why?
So you can check your chat.
Oh. I can do that over here. Over here. There we go. Over here. There we go. Look at me. I am a professional broadcaster. Not really. Everybody thinks Chad's lying. I don't. I don't think he's lying. But that's just me. Yeah, I'm going to bring up the Sam Bibley video.
You got screen share understood?
Yeah.
Cool.
My brain's not working so good today. I agree with this. And I'm not getting any recent chats. Yeah. Whoa.
You're resetting it.
Like refreshing this?
Right here. Yeah.
That? No, this?
No.
That.
Yeah. And then reload. There you go.
Okay, there we go. Now I'm seeing now I am seeing.
Well, that's from last week's episode.
I know.
Oh.
I know. Now I gotta
To a screen share, the tab's gotta be in this window.
okay.
Yes.
Cool. Oh, there we go. Now I'm getting the numbers and the chats, and that's cool. Oh, I used the song from your test stream you were bopping to. You reading my chat and improvising, and the pineapple commenting on it on his show to make a song. It's a big hit. Wow, it is? Okay. Well, then I will go check it out. I will go check it out right now. Yo, the boss is going to be on, everybody. Don't even worry about it. The boss is going to be on. He's just late. I'm copying paste so I can paste it. Copy. Copy. Oh. I don't need to do that. I could do this. I won't have to do this in a while, because I'll be able to pay somebody else to do it for me. Yeah, that's the ticket. That's the ticket. But the important thing is that Barry Ribs is alive. That's the important thing. We found that out tonight. Who else should we check to see if they are alive? Doug Stanhope? Carlos Mencia? Okay. Screen share. Barry 100% ate turkey dinner at a homeless shelter this year. You don't know that. You don't know that. It could have been a battered woman's shelter. You don't know. Yes, I agree. I agree.
But yes, Sam Bibley.
The volume is kind of low, so sorry. I don't know how to fix that. But here, huh? No, on the YouTube. But that's all right. Here we go.
But yes, Sam Bibley is the best. Go follow him. They're fun little clips. They are fun little clips. You can't take that away from him. So let's have a look.
Alicia, do you like me? I'm Sam Bibley.
Felicia, do you like me? I'm Sam Bibley.
Alicia, do you like
Yes.
me? I'm Sam Bibley.
Felicia, do you like me? I'm Sam Bibley.
Alicia, do you like me? I'm Sam Bibley, and I'm from the city where I look at titties. Alicia, do you like me? I'm Sam Bibley, and I'm from the city where I look at titties.
Maybe Felicia isn't that bad. Maybe Felicia isn't that bad. Bad. Yes. Maybe Felicia isn't that bad. Maybe Felicia isn't that bad. Bad.
You know me, I'm Sam Bibley.
The sing-songy way.
You know me, I'm Sam Bibley.
The sing-songy way.
You know me, I'm Sam Bibley.
The sing-songy way.
You know me, I'm Sam Bibley.
The sing-songy way.
Felicia, do you like me?
I'm Sam Bibley. Enjoy it.
Yeah. All right. Now everybody can turn their volume down because I'll be shouting racist slurs and I don't want you to blow your ears out. Thank you, Sam Bibley. You did that? That's amazing. But have you guys heard this? Oh, I don't know where it is. It's one of my favorite. I'm not going to be able to find it, but I will show you guys. This is a coaster that Carmick and I rode at SeaWorld. And it's their newest coaster. And I really liked it. And it is supposed to make you feel like you are surfing. It's a giant surfboard. And I think it takes off. Goes real slow and then takes off. And man, and the seats are like they bounce, and then they don't bounce, but they like go up and down according to the gravity. So you're hitting that wave and coming back down that wave. Hitting that wave, coming back down that wave. It's nice. Woo! You do? Wait, you go upside down once. Oh, look at that. That's fun. It was smooth. I liked it. You definitely feel the pressure like on your feet when you go down like that. So that's the POV, I guess. Yeah. So that coaster definitely got a different sound out of me than the other coasters. And then Mako is the other one that is, oh my god, it's so intense. I don't know why that's happening. It's very intense. You go up, 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 and then bam! That's a steep drop. Real steep. Right here, love it, love it, love it. Another steep drop down, and then this part right here, it doesn't stop. So your body lifts out of the chair. So it feels like you're not touching the rail the whole time, up and then down the next one. And it does that like 3 times. It's fantastic. There it is again. So yeah. One of my favorite coasters, this one. And then okay, so Karmic rode the Kraken, which I did not ride because it just went upside down too many times for me. Oh my god. Damn. It looks good, but like I just can't go upside down that many times. Not me. Uh okay. And then yeah, so there was another one called the ice no, not the yeah, the icebreaker goes backwards twice. I didn't ride that one either because I can't go backwards. It moves you over to this other track and you go backwards first. Up a little bit and then down forward. Stops you there and then backwards. That's what I can't do. I would get sick. I would totally be getting sick on this backwards. That's not too far up. So, yeah. And then this one, I guess, was a really short ride. Probably the shortest ride. Woo! That's a nice drop right there, though. Nice little loop. Oh. Okay. Yeah, so I'm probably not missing much on that. And then it's called Penguin Trek is the other one. Yeah, so SeaWorld has a ton of roller coasters and they're all really good. This one just takes off. It's one of those. Yeah, you go through some stuff there, strobe lights. Right here takes off. Bam, and then you're up. So it's the Penguin Trek. So you're supposed to feel like you're waddling. Lots of waddling. Also, this one needed some WD-40, so it was a little rough. Not smooth. So that was fun, and then, oh, we did okay, so the other one was called Mako. No, it was called Manta. Yeah. This one's wild. This is the first one that I rode of the day, and I think it just fucked me up for the whole rest of the day. You're actually, like, hanging from the thing with you're, like, looking at the ground the whole time. You can't tell, but oh, yeah, and I played this one before. Yeah, so this is the part that fucked me up. I've never done, like, oh, yeah. That compressed my head in a way that just gave me a headache, and then there's 3 upside downs, and I was like, "I can't do it." I needed something to eat. I didn't get enough sleep that day, but after I ate, 2 more meals and some hours went by, I was feeling better. So that was that, and then what we did was, I'll show you one that, Karmic did. He didn't do that one, but yeah, I think he did this one. Oh my god, this person no, that's not the one he did. Ooh, can you imagine? I couldn't do that one. He didn't wanna do that one because he did the one next to it. And, yeah, he said it was like going down a cheese grater. Oh, we did this one. Oh, this is the one that releases you 4 feet above the water and drops you into a 10-foot pool. I did this one, and it's very look at the speed. It's crazy speed. Shit was fast. That also messed me up for the day, because of the I guess because of the just the impact. But that was fun. And then we did this shit was scary because you always feel like you're gonna go out at the side. We did this one. Very yeah, that's what they you do a lot of steps at the water park, so I think that day I did 20,000 steps, and at SeaWorld I did 25,000 steps and walked 8.5 miles. Scary, scary. But this is the other one we did not do. We did the more intense version, I think. And of course, they put me in the position where I had to go backwards the whole time. We did this. Oh my god, that's like holy shit. That doesn't go up that far, but it of course it feels like it does. So, and then they got this thing that I've never seen before. It's an aqua coaster. And it actually sends you up. It's just like a coaster. It's like a water slide coaster because you do these drops and then it goes up. I don't know how it pushes you up because I did not see a conveyor belt. It must be air. I think it might be air blowing through there or something. I'm not really sure how it gets you up against the gravity, but that's the first drop and then up. Maybe there is a belt under there and we can't see it. She's going up pretty fast. But this one kind of hurt my head as well. I don't know if it was because I just done a bunch of coasters the day before or what. This one has a lot of drops. At least with coasters, it's really smooth. Yeah, I guess maybe there's a conveyor belt there. Yeah. So it's kind of a long ride, which is cool. You get a lot of drops. Um and then they have this river that goes throughout the park that's like it's like a raging rapids river but without a tube. So it's like the opposite of the lazy river. And you have to wear a life vest and then you just like go through and you let the current take you. And then at some portions it's way faster than other portions. And you do have a thing that you release that releases these waves. And you get to, go see the view of all these slides up at the top. It doesn't look very fast in this video, but it can get pretty fast. Oh, the wave pool. It was 71 degrees and the water was so warm, it was almost hot. It was like hot enough to be bath water, which I was really impressed with because I have no idea how they make all this water this warm. Water doesn't get this warm. Even when it's super hot in Orlando, water just doesn't get that warm. So, but this is the wave pool right in front of the big volcano. It's calm for a while and then it makes some noise and then these waves start happening and they're pretty big waves too. On that side, on the opposite side, the waves get pretty huge. So that's kind of fun. And of course, you got this giant, cool volcano in front of you. I was going to say something about SeaWorld that I don't remember. Oh. Yeah, this was the Atlantis. This was the wet ride we did. Journey to Atlantis at SeaWorld. But it's interesting because it actually turns into a coaster halfway through the ride, which I've never experienced before or seen. So you go through these tunnels, Atlantis scenes. Go up, do the drop. Oh. Did they already do it? Oh, here it is. That's the first drop. Yeah. Then you do that drop. Then you go inside again. And there's a dark drop too. Right here. So you can't see it. And then all of a sudden it's a roller coaster. Like, okay, I wasn't expecting that. Yeah. So that was fun. Fun. Oh my god, this has 158 million views. This was this is what the show used to be 16 years ago. Back when I was a kid and I saw it. So, and it was Shamu. Sandals in the river. Yes, fast rides are fun. I agree. Jaws 3 were filmed where? In Orlando or at Volcano Bay? Oh, they still have fish. Don't get me wrong. They still got whales, fish, dolphins. They got beluga whales. They got sea lions. They got walruses. I did not see the walrus. They got penguins. They got birds, flamingos. They got it all. They really do. Yes. Chicken sandwich roller coaster. Yes. Look how fucking big that whale is. Holy shit. Oh my god. I start watching roller coasters. People drop off. They're like, fuck this. We don't give a fuck. Yeah, Free Willy, man. That's what I'm talking about. Free Willy. Now, this is Shamu. This is 16 years ago. So, this is Shamu. This is the original diva. There's probably like, I don't know how many Shamus there were. There couldn't only be one Shamu. And then I think they just eventually started calling them different names and then calling them by their names. Look at that. The trainers are high-fiving. They're like, yeah, we might die today. Look at that flip. Nobody in our show did a flip like that. This is back when Shamu had it. Our whales, the whales we had on the whales we were watching, they were phoning it in. And it was the first show of the day. Thanksgiving Eve, big ass crowd, first show of the day. But they were massive. But these whales look about the same size. Look at that. None of our whales did a spin. This was the time to go to SeaWorld 16 years ago. We never see our whales jumped out of the water, but they never lift their tails out anymore. See, the whales are not bringing it. They did do very well on the synchronization, though. I remember this. They would slide all the way across. They got 3 whales. We only had 2. Look at them, too. They look young and fresh. These whales are like hungry for show business. Our whales were tired, man. They were like, God. But I don't know. Maybe I don't know how many shows these whales were doing 16 years ago. They were spinning around, and this is the trainers got in the water with them. Like, it was fantastic. They were doing all kinds of stuff. There we go. Dove right in. No fucks given. Just like ready to die. Can you imagine doing this today? This is like, look at that. That's insane. And then they both go under and dive. This is why this has 158 million views, because people today cannot believe it. They can't believe that look, and then you would just, yeah, push me around with your nose. I'm on the front of the Titanic right now, king of the world. You got to have a strong core to do that, though. And then up, both of them, both trainers in the water with the whales. Incredible. Just incredible stuff. Flying around. Just no laws. And okay, back in the day, 16 years ago, the splash zone. Okay, so they're still splashing about the same distance. I feel like our whales were fat. Our whales were too. Okay, our whales are fat as fuck. They couldn't even get out of the water. Three whales. Okay. Now we're going to have 3 trainers in the water. Got to do that splash. That's the big one. I'm going to fast forward to more acrobatic shit. Here we go. Oh, and then there's 4 whales in this tank. 4? Yeah, there's 4 whales in there, but I guess they're all smaller whales, and then maybe one big one. Okay, so that guy. Oh my god, this guy's about to surf or whatever. Okay, and then they go down, come back up, do a flip. You got to zoom out. There you go. Look at that. That's insane. That is absolutely insane. That is like Barnum and Bailey type shit right there. I'm gonna give you, and they gave him big old fish. Yeah, our whales were just fed like little fish, like handfuls of little fish. Okay. Look at that. I would pay $1 million to surf on an orca. Absolutely insane. But this is like, is this animal cruelty? Yeah, it's probably a little too much. It's probably a little disrespectful. The whales, they're just sick of it. They're like, I can't do this shit anymore. I remember this. Just insane, man. But I mean, it was more of a show for sure. Definitely got your money's worth. But hey, too many people died. So what are you going to do? I just can't even imagine. They just didn't even think about the fact that these things would kill you. I mean, I guess they thought about it, but there's just way more trust. That's crazy. That is a crazy ass show. And that's what it is. That's a huge whale. That's a huge bitch. Yeah, I think that's the one that I saw was the Believe show. I saw the Believe show. I've been seeing these shows my whole life. My whole life. This must be the one from Oh, this is in San Diego. But here's the thing, it's like if you're going to have a pool this large, you're going to have a whole theme park based on the killer whale. They could totally afford to build a larger tank, I would think. This tank is really not that big. And they also some of these shows they also bring out like the Patagonia dolphins or whatever they're called. Yeah, Patagonia dolphins. That's crazy. That's just crazy, man. Absolutely insane. It's insane that you can train a fucking whale. That's pretty big. That's a fucking huge whale. Yep. I can't even imagine having that job. Do you think any of these people Yeah, these people gotta still be alive except for the ones who were killed in the show, but, I'm sure they probably are still alive. Wonder if they ever miss it. Sort of like, "Yeah, I used to be in the water with that bitch." Black flips, front flips. It's an insane show right there. That's crazy. It's just amazing because the show now, they don't do any of this. They jump out of the water, but yeah, the show is definitely not as rigorous, I would say. Yeah, that one on the right is huge. I did see that documentary. Blackfish. Interesting. Telecom. Yep. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yeah, I gotta fix that. I gotta fix that shit right now. I gotta fix that shit right now. Mm. Can you imagine? Holy fuck. That's crazy. That's just insane to me. I'm sorry. It was so exhilarating and thrilling back in the day, but oh, yeah, definitely now it looks terrible.
Endorse this super chat, even though it is a high dollar value. I know. This is killing me right now.
What? Tom's Read or Dill Dog Super Chat?
Everything. It's like I'm in this chair right now. I'm just like, what? I don't know what to do. I have no clue.
All right, so it's a win for everybody. It's a win for Dill Dog.
It's a win for the toe.
Yeah, it's a win for the toe. It's a win for Chad, Tom Myers, Stevie Lou, everybody. Tukey, everybody. Everybody wins. Where would we be the last week without Chad going to Merch's house and then getting cancer from his girlfriend's party? Is this me protecting Chad? How am I protecting Chad? Again, I saw the clip yesterday.
Oh, KB doesn't protect anybody. He's fucking fair.
What I do, for better or worse. Again, should I watch the Eagles game? Again, I was paying attention to the Eagles game, but the Eagles stink and their coach is soft, and now the team is soft. So should I get all my hopes and dreams attached to the Eagles? They won last year. They're not going to win this year. That's a fact. They're not playing hungry. They're not playing desperate. That's a fact. So this is my job. So I focus on this as opposed to a football game because I have no control over the football game. I'm not betting on football. I don't have any money to bet. I didn't even pay Tom Myers or Chad or Stevie Lou from last night. Do I have money to bet on a football game? No. I root against the Yankees. I root against the New York Giants because Lenny roots for them. So because of that, I have all the other teams. I have all the other baseball teams, and I have all the other football teams. Do I root for the Eagles? Yeah. Are all my hopes and dreams attached to the Eagles? They're not. And they're not all attached to Chad either, or anybody or anything. How about that? YouTube, can I say that? So I am not defending. I wouldn't even defend the Eagles or Nick Sirianni. So if anybody thinks I'm protecting Chad's feelings, I'm not. We had a good show yesterday. We had a fun time. Even though people said my live views were not as high as the potatoes. And
there's no protecting. Like, the reason why people watch Kevin Brennan is because he has common sense and logic. He has like the most common sense and logic. He's like a fully formed human being, and then, says what makes logical sense. He is very loyal to his guests and his co-hosts, but that's what makes him great to work with. All the other pieces of shit, how loyal are they? But he won't back you if there's some shady shit going on. That's for sure, because he can't lose his credibility.
Ray stinks. Ray, you know what Ray's doing now? He's putting out audio versions of his latest podcast. That's what he's doing now. I just went to when I open a YouTube tab. Look, Now it's audio only to stick at everybody. 88 views, 3 hours. And again, people are like, you're obsessed with Ray. I'm obsessed with nothing. Am I obsessed with the Eagles or the Phillies or the Yankees? I do get a little obsessed with the Yankees because I predicted they wouldn't win. I bet Lenny in 2009, the last time they won, they wouldn't win for another 20 years. 2030, this bet will come home in a fucking blaze of glory. I don't know what we bet, and even when I bet, I'm like, yeah, they'll win in the next 20 years. I just said I'd stick it to Lenny, and now it turns out I might be right. We probably didn't bet anything because Lenny don't have a lot of money, and he's also down with Girls with Hope. 88 views 3 hours ago. This is Ray's new money making scheme.
Yeah, but it's funny, It's funny because cyclical universe of middle school behaviors is hilarious. It's like so much content to work with. It's like so ripe for humor. It's like he says, all he is here to do is watch losers lose, and that's what he does.
What the fuck, dude? I do this professionally. Like,
You know what he does for professionally? Lose. He's a professional loser. He's not a professional comic. He doesn't make any money. He doesn't have his own place. He's a professional loser. That's a fact, Jack. Okay, now we'll go back to the other thing. I just thought since it came up, I'll be covering Ray DeVito. And I don't like covering Ray DeVito. But now Ray, that was the show with Mersh and Hope that I guess he did a couple days ago, and now he puts it up on audio to double dip. And again, somebody probably told him to do it, and he's like, "I'm gonna do that. That's what I'm gonna do." Somebody told me that's a John Fugelsang told me to put up the show on audio, so people driving in their car like Liam. Oof. I love this title, Pathetic Panhandler. Pathetic Panhandler Kevin Brennan repeatedly protects Chad Zumach's Thanksgiving lies.
thank you.
Where will we be? The last pouch went for Chad, Tom Myers, Stevie Lou, everybody. Tukey.
It's still funny. I mean, I'm sure it was funnier before, but it's still funny because now what you're watching for Kevin's reaction to these clips, just like you're watching any other podcaster for their reaction to clips. And Kevin is the funniest out of all of them. So of course you're gonna want to, like, even if you see somebody else watch this clip and react to it, you're still gonna want to see Kevin watch the clip and react to it. So I get that. I hear that a lot. I hear a lot of people say that it used to be funnier and they don't like the clip thing, but it's like that's the direction that everything went in. So maybe Kevin was doing what he was doing before, and then maybe it switched over to like, oh, now everybody's doing it this way. And then, he just kind of fell in line with it to try to not stay relevant, but like stay competitive or something. I don't know. Maybe he was like, okay, this is what the audience wants now. Even though you can totally watch Kevin do a show by himself without any clips, and it's just as hilarious. So I know what you guys are saying. Like, yeah, he's phoning it in because he's just sitting there watching it and eating crackers. But it's like, not everybody watches the other shows. Like me, I don't really watch the other shows. I see clips of the other shows, but I will watch the entire episode of MLC. So this is like where a lot of people get their Dabbleverse news as well. All right, I'm shutting the shit down. I want to thank everyone for watching. And thank you to Unquenchable Fire for the donation. And thank you to Karmic for the donation. Really appreciate it very much. And yeah, thanks for the watch hours. I should be monetized very soon.